What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle. It's time for a little bit more Graveyard Keeper. Hope you guys have been enjoying the playthrough. I like it a lot. This game has got me utterly and completely addicted. It's like all I want to do right now. And I only get to record so many episodes, and I don't want to like get too far ahead. Like on stream, we're on day like 150 or something. And so I guess I already borked that part. Oh, I needed stone? Weak. Okay, let's go get some stone. There's stone like right here. It shouldn't be that hard to acquire. That's the benefit to being a man with a plan who works and tills the land, is that you're ready to go at all times, in all places, in all ways, above all things. A little bit more stone right here, too. Go ahead and whack that real quick, too. Got him. I'm going to need to do some more bee harvesting as well before the day is through, just so I can get myself, just so I can, like, say, so we can put one right there. Yeah, do it, my dude. And we still got room for one more. Ooh, if I get two more stones. Look at that easy graveyard quality right there. Look at it. It's so easy. It takes almost no effort whatsoever. So make sure you're putting in the flowers. And once you get lawns, put in lawns. And then once you get the columbarium, put in the columbarium. I didn't know what a columbarium was until this game told me what a columbarium was. Like, I knew what a columbarium was. Like, I've seen one, but I didn't know that it was called a columbarium. And so, like, I don't know if it's columbarium or columbarium either. That's the problem with seeing a word for the first time. There we go. That'll get our money pumped up ever so slightly. We're not going to make a fortune. Like, we ain't going to be rich. But we're going to get a little bit of something out of this deal. Let's go get some iron from this left-hand field over here to make sure that we're always smelting iron when it needs to be smelted. Otherwise, we're going to run into some issues as the game goes along. I'm going to destroy you and destroy you. Not going to need you for a little while. You are not helpful. However, mushrooms are helpful right now. I don't have a lot of food to go around. And frankly, I'm out of fuel too. So I should probably go up to the coal mine. I don't know if I have enough energy to make the coal mine work for me right now. That might be another trip for another day. It's possible. The only thing I don't like about the health meter is it covers up your progress bar when you're trying to pick stuff up. It's kind of a downer. It would be helpful if, like, this bar slid up or if the progress bar went up above there when you were doing other stuff. A little bit more iron. God, I love having these supplies so close to my base. It makes things so simple! Alright, so we'll get that done right there. And we are just about at the end of our energy, but that's okay because this should be enough iron to last us a good long time. Should be enough iron to take us well into the mid-game before we have to worry about anything else. I would like to get down into the basement at some point if I can and talk to Snake like on Snake's Day. That'll give us the thing we need in order to get down into the dungeon and start doing some adventuring, which is actually something that I have woefully ignored in my stream playthrough. I'm on day 150-something, and I still haven't even gone down into the dungeon. Like, I've just been working on getting all my crafting benches and everything. So if you got any questions about crafting, I got you covered in this game. But if you got any questions about, like, you know, adventuring and stuff like that, that's going to be an area that I don't really have the intel to make that happen. So we probably want to look into our basement and see how we can break down into that area where he's trying to get in. By the time we get that done, the carrots will more than likely be grown so that we can bribe the donkey and start getting our graveyard to look a little bit nicer. It doesn't look like they've put on a whole lot of growth though just yet. We'll also get some perks a little bit later on that make us a better gardener. Actually, we are going to have to go out and get coal very, very soon. Yeah, we're going to be a coal miner pretty shortly. All right, well, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I'm trying to focus on individual tasks right now so that I don't get tangled up in the dog leash. Because it's very easy to do in this game. With the amount of tasks and things that you can go out and attempt to perform in this game, it can be really simple to get yourself jammed up. I think the way that we want to get in there is going to be through right here. And if it requires us to have beams and the circular saw, then it's just not going to be feasible. I got 2 wooden planks and 10 wedges. That's super easy. I can make that happen right now. Let's go ahead and mash that on out. So we need 10 wedges, couple of planks. Should be all right. Should be all right. Let's go ahead and get those done. And then down here, we're going to have to mash up. Actually, I think we need billets. I may not have to chop down any trees right now. Yeah, I think we should be all right. Perfectenschlag. Oh, you got another iron right there. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and get this job done. And I think that was everything that we needed to get down into here. Wait, where are my iron parts? Did I take them out of my inventory or did I put them in my inventory? Ah! The frustration is mounting. It grows. It becomes stronger. Oh, I had them in my inventory already. Well, that's lovely to know. Apparently, I was just being like left brain, right brain stupid right now. Hey, there he is. Alright, let's mash this out very rapidly. Energy levels are going to be at a bit of a shortage for right now. But there we go. We now have access to our little basement area. Hold still. Who are you? I'm the graveyard keeper and prior of the church. Mind your business. I have a dagger and I will use it. I have nothing against you. Maybe I can even help you. You appear useless, but also harmless. Help me open this gate. I have these instructions, and apparently I need a key. My lockpicks won't work. Bring me the key, and we'll talk. Make one or find it. I don't really care. All right, I need something behind the door too, so I'm gonna try and help. You can take these instructions. All right, so that's what we needed right there to get the main storyline quest progressing. And this is actually further than I am on my stream playthrough, even though I've played for like 5 times as long on stream, so that's good. How much faith do I have left? Probably not enough. Weak. I'm gonna have to wait till next week, I think, because I gotta research the key, and I think it takes a whole bunch of goodies to get that done. Yeah. Alright, we'll wait till next week. It's fine. Like, time passes quickly in this game, so it's not really that big of a deal. We're already halfway through the week anyway, so... No harm, no foul, no panic. Everything's gonna be alright. Just, you know, assume the crash position, and the government told me you'll be alright. Throw those in there. We got the coal mine, but we'll do that in the morning. I was a coal miner's son. It doesn't have the same timbre if you sing it like that, unfortunately. But we got a decent amount of coal coming in right now, and it's also stocking me up on red points, so, you know, good place to be. You can never have enough red points. A lot of people stress about the blue points, but it's actually the red points they get you, as you get further into the game. Things start costing like 200, 300 red points, and that's when you start finding yourself in a very precarious situation. So I would try to save your red points as much as possible. Oh yeah, 300 coal. That should be good enough. I don't think we're going to need much more. We'll relax inside this little place down here. That probably busted up my pickaxe something fierce. Alright. Hopefully, by the time we wake up, the carrots will be all grown. I've heard tell from other players that it's not entirely worth it to use fertilizer on your crops because the time you spend getting the fertilizer set up, it only saves you like a quarter of a day with your crop harvest. I don't know if it changes the yield at all, but somebody told me in stream chat who plays the game quite a bit that it only affects how fast it grows. And so I'm going to take that to heart for right now, and I'm going to take that seriously. I will test it later on and validate it, but as of right now, you know, we're just going to have to go on hearsay for the moment. We can't collect bees or anything else like that right now, unfortunately, just due to the fact that we don't have the herpetology. What's it called? I don't know what it's called when you study bees or whatever. There's a trait, though, in this game that you can get. Yeah, we can cook on a coal fire. I'll put 90 of that inside of there real fast so that we shouldn't have to deal with many cooking problems from here on out. We should be fired up and fueled up and ready to go. I will also make... Oh, I didn't want to make one dough. I wanted to make multiple doughs. I'm trying to be the bread lord right now. Why are you trying to stop my dreams of being the bread lord, son? I don't have enough water. Is there any water inside the chest? Do I have any water? I don't have any water. Okay, let's go ahead and I will draw some well water. And I must go to fetch the water till the day that I am grown. There we go. A little bit of water gathered. Let's use that real quick. That'll give us 40 more to play around with. We're going to need it for clay work and stuff like that later on anyways, so don't worry about it too much. We'll get you set up, and with 24 dough, I should be able to make a pretty good collection of bread so that I don't have to worry about my energy allotment for a bit. Probably not a while, but like it'll last for a day or two. Perfect. There's all that, and then we'll just go ahead and queue all this up. 28 breads. Sounds like a plan to me. I'm going to go ahead and sleep for just a minute. We got to wait until Sunday, though. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do a whole lot. Sunday is going to be the action day this week where all the good stuff happens. I also gathered a lot of honey while we were out and about just to make my life a little bit simpler and easier. I'll probably throw all of that in there for the moment. And then with the coal, we're not going to be able to use the coal until that gets done smelting. But this should be enough coal to hold us for a very, very long time. Carrots, where you at right now? Carrots are almost done, but they aren't quite there. Let's go gather some stone very quickly so that we can continue to renovate the... We're going to have a lot of bodies coming in. So once you get the donkey back up and running, he works with a renewed vigor. And so once he becomes more vigorous, that's the point at which we start being able to decorate a lot of graves. And if I can get myself dug in here with like 8 or 9 gravestones, we also start getting higher quality bodies that have the capacity to be upgraded inside your graveyard a lot more. And you can feasibly get to the point where even with the basic prayer, you can get up to like 30, 40 copper per person that comes to church. And that's when you start to stack up some cash. You start to get money faster than you're spending it. And so that's where I want us to be, because money is... This game has a lot of hard limiters in it. Like, this game keeps you very resource-strapped for a lot of the gameplay until you get to, like, the mid-late game. That's when you'll start to have a lot more money than you normally have. But the game seems to like to keep you in kind of a state of poverty. Either you're short on points, or you're short on money, or you're short on research. You're always short on something in this game, and it kind of rotates in between all the various attributes that you can have set up. So don't worry about it too much. We should be able to future stock, though, I think. Oh, my pickaxe broke. Weak. I forgot to repair it back when I was in town. I probably should have been ready for it. We also need logs, because we are completely and totally and woefully out of wood and anything else that's useful. So I will endeavor to bring back at least a little bit of wood with me every single time I return to our little homestead down here. It'll make things a lot simpler. These don't like to be pushed along the horizontal axis quite as much as they like to be pushed vertically. There we go. So that's something. It's got us started out a little ways. The trees do regrow. I've had a lot of questions about that. People have asked if the trees regrow while you're playing the game. They do. They diddly doodly. So if you're chopping down a lot of trees, don't panic about it. They'll come back. This one right here, we already chopped down a little bit ago, and it's already back up inside of our business. We can get a perk to chop down the bigger trees pretty soon, too. I don't know if I want to dedicate like the 100 points or whatever the crazy amount of points is we need in order to get it done. But you can. It's possible. It's going to be this one over here. Woodcutter, 50 points. It's not that bad, actually. I thought it was a lot worse than it actually was. We can start doing porcelain once we have a lot more dead bodies and we start getting some alchemical stuff going on. I've only got 11 blue points left. Is there anything I can do with my blue points? We can get the important parts out of there, which we're going to need for some of our alchemy later on. We got alchemy storage right there, but I don't really think that's that useful. Embalming fluids can be helpful, but I think we need the alchemy workbench, the hand mixer, and the alchemy mill before that's going to be super useful. And we need glass to do all 3 of those, and so our smelter is a little bit taken right now. Let's go ahead and sharpen the pickaxe. That might be our last sharpen. Oh no, we still got another sharpen or 2 in there. We're going to have to make some money, otherwise our tools are going to run out. We're not going to be able to sharpen anything. Weak sauce, dude. Super, super weak sauce. Yeah, I might have delayed the donkey a little bit too long. I need to see some carrots coming in like right this second. I will also get a few more mushrooms on this side because I am a fan of mushrooms. I told you guys already, I am the mushroom dude. When it comes to mushrooms, you gotta believe that I am down like all the time. You could put mushrooms on any meal. I could put mushrooms on toast. Put mushrooms in cereal. You pour me a bowl of Lucky Charms with some rotisserie mushrooms up in there and I will be ready to go. We still got a lot more bread cooking though too, so that's alright. That's alright. I don't have any apples right now. I thought I brought back some apples with me after we went to the astronomer, but yeah, there they are right there. What we can do with these is we can turn these into berry juice, and then if we get slimes, we can actually make royal slime jelly, or red jelly, that's what it is. And so if you go down in here, we can make some berry juice. I wish that there was an arrow that lets you go back down. It's okay, though. I'm not that upset about it. So if we make a little bit of berry juice, I do wish the berry juice was actually consumable, but it's not, unfortunately. Why are you not working? There we go. Work for me here. Work for me. I'm out of energon. No, my energon crystals. It's okay, Peter Cullen. Calm down. It's okay. Everything's going to be all right. We're going to push through this. Get the meter all nice and filled back up. And bim bam bomb, we good to go. A little bit more bread to be stocked. Finish that off, and then we'll throw those tinctures up inside of there. And if I end up getting a little bit more slime, we're going to be in a good spot. In a very good spot. A little bit more iron for right now. Throw that up in there. I'll probably... Let's take some of this iron and let's put it to good use, shall we? I need to smith out some of this stuff for the future. So we're going to make like 40 nails. That's a pretty easy task. That'll make sure that if we need nails in the future for what we're trying to craft, we'll have them inside of our bench. And then from there, we'll probably make about 40 of the parts as well, and probably about 10 or 15 of the advanced parts, so that we have a ready stock good to go as soon as things start to get real. 24 of those should be good for right now. This is going to use up a really... We got hinges and flanges and all kinds of stuff going on right now. And I'm honestly just trying to pass time at the moment, which is why I don't really care if we run out of energy, and that's why we're kind of farming up some objects right now. I'm not trying to eat food or do anything else crazy. I'm just trying to get ourselves settled in so that once we start hitting the bigger building tasks, there's not going to be a lot of gathering. Go ahead. Get it done. Yep, sleep the sleep of angels, my friend. Sleep the dreamy sleep of angels. Finish these off down here. And once those are done, I'm going to focus on getting this yard cleared out too. I don't even think this is going to give us anything. I don't even think we can interact with that right now. I think we got to wait till the tree grows a little bit more. There we go. And so now we've got a really good supply of metal parts, metal bits. We got some nails. Everything is great right now. I have no complaints. Things are looking solid. Let's grab a few more logs, and we're going to saw those on down while we wait for the day to come. Actually, we could check the carrots right now. How are the carrots looking? Oh, those are done, I think. Yep. All good to go. Hell yeah. Grab it, pop it, lock it, drop it. Carrots in the box. We won't stop it. Stop it. There it is. So we got 35 carrots right there. Let's go ahead and get that moving with some of the peat that we wanted to be crafting for later things in the game. And now that we have carrots, we can throw carrots in the box down here, and we can get back to our grave digging duty. Oh yeah, take that. See, that was not so hard, but this is only beginning. Do you really need to do that here? Yes, I do. And what right do you have to complain? This isn't your road. Anyways, enjoy my manifest. I used to think you were a nice donkey. I am nice donkey, but not for you. Jerk. Complete and total jerk face. And at least we got another dead body to work with. Hey, that's a much higher quality body. Good. That's the perfect kind of swole-ass dead body that I like to have. Let's go ahead and we will tear that out real fast. And the next couple bodies are almost unanimously going to go into graves because I need burial certificates. We are low as hell on money right now, and if I can make like 20 silver or so to carry us through for a while, I'd be okay with it. Give me a grave site right now. Gross. I don't want that. That one's out of alignment. It's going to drive me crazy. He can just balance him on his head? Look at that. Oh, he drops him on that one right there, but if you're destroying something, he just balances the body on his head. We found a new thing, and it's made Splat happy. There's another burial certificate. So we got about 3 silver right now coming our way. And it's going to take us some time, though. And just take some time getting burial certificates, because it's going to be just fine. It's going to take a while, because there's rocks we're going to go out and mine. Then I'm going to go and kill myself some slimes. I can also get some stone from over here, but I think I just need the grave fence for right now. Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to lack the energy for that one. We're not an energetic man. We're not. We're not an energetic man. So once we get the grave fence done, I think I already have a spare grave inside the inventory, so we should be able to get him kitted up nice. Give us a good little +4 to our prestige for right now. Trying to get as many of those graves in, though, as possible in the next couple days. Luckily, now that the donkey has resumed his rotation of abusing me, and we should be alright. Throw that in there, and I guess the carrots can go in there for right now. It's not where I want the carrots to be, but it's where the carrots are gonna be for at least a couple minutes. After we get done over here, we're going to refuel that, and we're going to get that going on a shit ton of glass. That's going to be our next investment, is how much glass can I put inside one of those things before we run out of time here. I think once this guy's all set up, can I get down to the south of these graves? Or are these like not workable graves? I guess I can walk in between the lanes. Okay, I just wanted to make sure those were accessible. I was getting a little nervous. That grave fence is looking a little tore up. We might want to repair that too in the future. I think we need clay in order to do that though. Let's go ahead and put in the headstone. Sehr gut. And then we'll go ahead and put that in as well. Awesome. And that's about all we're going to get out of that plot for the moment. I need to fix that because that'll give us a +3 right there. But it's looking good out here. It's looking really, really good out here in our church. I think we've accomplished some pretty fantastic things in this episode. And let me bring back a log like I said I was going to. Maybe 2 logs. And now that I have a couple of burial certificates, I should be able to buy... Actually, I think it's 10 silver with the burial certificates to get a new whetstone. It might be bad. It might not work out great for us. I do wish that the whetstone was craftable, but it ain't, so ain't no use crying over spilt milk. Man, we are cooking with fire right now. Ain't that the truth? How hard is it going to be for me to make a repair kit? A stone repair kit. I need 1 clay for that. I can go get 1 clay. My shovel's in okay condition. Let's go get our 1 clay so that I can make that repair kit and fix up that busted ass grave over here that's not looking so great. Doop-a-doop, doop-a-doo-doop. Walking down to get some clay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo-doop. Done. That quickly and that easily. Almost no effort whatsoever. And so your graves are going to decay over time. It's kind of a pain. Like, you're going to have to sit down and repair everything in the graveyard all in one go at some point. And it's going to be inconvenient, and you're not going to enjoy it. It's going to use up a bunch of your materials. And it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt your soul. It's going to be painful. I'm at that point right now in my stream playthrough, and, like, all of my graves are all busted up now and falling apart. And it took me so much materials to get them all fixed. Let's go ahead and take this guy right here, and we'll get you fixed up. Boom. That +2 though. We sitting at 39 prestige for our graveyard. Our paycheck tomorrow is going to be pretty solid. It's not going to be as good as if we were like 70 or 80. But it should be a solid paycheck. Probably should have left the repair kits over in the graveyard. That probably would have been a much better storage area for them. Ugh, I got a bunch of storage I got to do right now. The inventory management in this game, man. I really wish that you just had like one central inventory with like infinite slots. You could make it all work. I've never found inventory management to be a fun part of video gaming. I've always liked it in games like Elix and Gothic where you just have like an infinitely sized inventory. And you can just carry everything in the game along with you and it's no biggie, no harm, no foul. I guess some people might enjoy the planning aspects of having to have like a lot of stuff in your inventory and moving it around and putting it in chests all neat and tidy. But I am not that guy. And that guy is not me. We're out of time for right now. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Graveyard Keeper. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all when next we convene. Take care out there, everybody, and hi-do. Get the game down below and support the developers.